We are here with one of our colleague. She's very smart and intelligent. She has 5 years of experience into web development, and she has extensively worked onto UI and UX front end, what we call. And she has experience into various JavaScript frameworks like Angular and everything. So we'll be interviewing her to know, what you can take away from her journey, how you can get inspired by her and crack some IT interviews, or uh, how you will be getting some insights into how the UI UX part works into industry. So she works with Cognizant, which is again a very reputed company, and we will be having her here for the interview. So Preeti, welcome onto our channel, Humble Beginnings. So
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
we are happy to interview you. So first, tell us, from where you began and how it all started. Like from where you did your engineering, and then how you prepared for your campus interview to Cognizant.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me here so that I'll share my experience with the newcomers. By sharing my experiences, in nowadays, those pressures, what they are facing. So, with my experience, might be I'll be able to help them. Okay, so it's I have completed my engineering from LNCT Indore. So I have spent 5 years in Indore. So my background was electronics and communication. So I was interested in coding. So I got placement. I got selected in campus placement. So and I switched myself from electronics to completely coding. So after joining the Cognizant, it's like very, for me it was like very difficult to understanding the objects and arrays. So I got training in web development. So at that time also it was
So we
like
will,
very
pretty sorry to
very
interrupt.
challenging for.
Pretty sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt, but first of all, tell us, like, from what college you have done your engineering. Then, when it comes to campuses, how you prepared for the campuses. So have you visited,
Yeah.
like, how the campus interview was? Like, you was having certain
Yeah.
rounds. So
Yeah.
what were the rounds for Cognizant, and from where you
Yeah.
did your
For
engineering?
Yeah, my engineering is from Indore only. The college name is LNCT Indore. So it's in MP in Madhya Pradesh. What is there is a chain of LNCT. So my college was not that much big, but the group, the main campus. I went to the main campus, and
So
in the
it was a
main campus, all
combined campus for all
combined
the
campus.
colleges of NCT. So
Yeah,
how was the
yeah,
strength of students?
LNCT.
Like how many students was there for Cognizant interview?
2200 2200 was there.
Okay,
And
so out of that you got selected.
yeah, so
So
in
what did you do for the preparations?
yeah, for the preparation is just basics only. Like in Cognizant, like you have to be good in vocabulary, in English grammar, and what we are saying,
And around
uh,
technical skill sets?
reasoning, technical skill sets. It's like whatever see Cognizant, it's like as a fresher they will whatever is background yours, they will not consider like you are mechanical, civil, or they just they will what they will check your
They,
basic knowledge, your confidence. The main thing is your confidence, where you are going to enter the field, you are having confidence to handle that field or not. The most important thing is your confidence. If you are confident, then it's like you will be able to do the things in the interview also.
okay,
So for cracking the
so can you tell me what were the rounds for the interview? Like
first first round was like there is a reasoning, aptitude, English grammar. The first round was like that. So it's like a basic aptitude test was there. The second round was like the technical round.
so
Technical
in
round, it will
aptitude
check your
test there was some mathematical questions as well, or how was
yes,
it?
yeah,
So
mathematical question.
what was the questions in the test? So like few mathematical questions, few English questions.
Yeah, yeah, like few very basic level of grammars related to some synonyms. At synonyms was there, objective verbs,
Okay, so
some
English was also there. Okay.
Yeah, English was also there. Coming to the maths, it was related to profit and loss, data structures, like data table was there, and the basics mathematics they will ask you, very basics. And and
So this was
coming
first
to,
round.
this was the first round. Okay, mathematics, English, your reasoning was also there. Reasoning is also, analytical reasonings were there,
So
and
logical reasoning,
aptitude was
like
logical reasoning.
so this is
And
true, then this is false. Then if what
yeah,
is the
true.
combined result of that and everything?
Relate,
Okay.
yeah. And aptitude was also there. So like it was like relate, something very basics related to physics and all, very basics so aptitudes is like in every field, wherever you will go, they will ask you about the aptitude, reasoning and grammar. They will definitely, the basic things
Okay.
they will ask
Okay.
you.
So what was the second round? Like, is there any technical aptitude as well?
Yeah, no. Second round was completely verbal. First round was
Okay.
online test. Second round was face-to-face interview. It
Okay.
was a
So
technical interview.
okay. So in technical
Huh.
interviews, what are the basic subjects they asked about?
First of all, they will ask you like CC++. They will ask little. If you are from the IT background, if your stream is IT, they will ask you arrays, objects, data structures, OOPS concepts. They will ask you. For my for my experience, I was from the non-IT background, so they asked me very basics of
So what is
C++.
your engineering stream?
My engineering stream was electronics and telecommunication.
Okay. Okay.
So for me, well, like I have means for me, I was like I have to put more efforts for learning the concepts, OOPS concepts, and arrays and objects, CC++. The CC++ is a very basic. Means I'll suggest to the fresher, like if you're going for any interview now, you have just prepare the basics of CC++, OOPS concepts, arrays and objects. If they will prepare these 4 5 things now, very easily they are going to crack the interview.
Okay. So
And
after interview, Preeti, we'll cut short and we'll get to Cognizant. So when you went
yeah,
to the Cognizant, so you were placed into Indore,
yeah,
and what was the Cognizant location when you get into Cognizant?
uh, yeah, Cognizant is very flexible. Whatever location you
So
will ask, they will give you. So I got
okay.
Pune.
Okay. So in Pune, when you
So
came to Pune campus, so
yeah,
you must be into pool of freshers. So suppose there are like 40, 50 freshers they must have hired, and you must have been trained
yeah,
onto certain technology stack, or you must have gone some project interviews before going into project or something like that. So what was that process? Like
yeah,
when they hired you from
yeah.
campus, what happened next?
Yeah, the first day when I went, they are very specific about the documentation. The first day was a complete documentation. They will ask you about your mark sheets, your graduation sheets, and your passports, PAN card, everything. The first day was the documentation, so you should be prepared with your documentation, because they will give you the penalty of time for your documentation. Okay. And one more thing I would like to mention here. Before getting the joining date, before joining date, we have to complete one training. A simple training, means it's like related to CC++, Java, and also we have to complete 100% over there. So because what they're doing, they're just preparing yourself. Means whether you are related to IT background or not, you just prepare yourself, because for after the joining date, you are going to be an IT member, so you cannot say like you are not from the IT background. So they will give you the penalty of time for like to prepare yourself. So like the first day was like the completely documentation, and the second day was like the induction program was there. So in the induction program, they will assign you to the different technologies. Like suppose they will assign you into the Java programming, web programming, testing,
So
and
once you got,
DevOps.
so this is a very important point. So suppose prior to your
Yeah,
interview process and everything, you were not, focused onto any other subject. So suppose I love Java programming, or I love Python, or I love, suppose data science or something like that. So it is not
Yeah.
that, it is not dependent on to me that, I will be getting data science or Java or anything. It is dependent on
Yeah.
the company.
Y-
After induction, they sorted out and they,
Yeah.
divided you into
Yeah.
groups and then they gave training. So,
Yeah. It's
so
completely
yeah,
random.
it was their choice, right?
Yeah, it's their choice, like how they are going to distribute their resource in different categories. So when I joined when I joined the second day, when I come to for then when I come to the induction, we were 250 people. So that day was 250 people, so we attend the induction program, and like 50 people went to 60 people, sorry, 60 people went for the Java training, 60 people went for the web programming, 60 people went for the DevOps, data science, SAP, web programming. Like that they distributed their resources, and as they're distributing their resources from the next day onwards, they'll start the programming, sorry, training. Like
Training. So what training you went to?
they'll
Like
start training, huh?
for like how many days they trained you?
I got training for 6 months. So like the first month was very the first month was the training. I got C++, Java, and
Okay.
SQL, PLSQL were there. So
Okay.
CC, after say 1 week of training, you have to attend the test after every after particular category, like CC++. After getting the training on CC++, you have to give test. After Java, getting the training on Java, you have to, like, and it's very important, it's like you have to clear those tests.
Okay.
Otherwise, like hmm. And one more thing, there are two types of training. It's like a very first step is related to the basic, and second training is like the BU training. BU training is like business unit training. So it is the second training was completely related to the project training. Means after
Okay.
that you will get the projects. You have to attend the
So
project
for
interviews.
getting an actual project where you will work with the client, where you will have colleagues. So after
Yes.
training, is there any interview for the projects as well? After your BU training, you get the
Yeah.
interview for the projects.
Yeah. Yeah. After completing the BU training, I have to attend. I have to give a project. I have to submit one project, real time project. I have to submit. After clearing that, after that, they will my what came the trainers will assign. They will schedule the project interview. So after that, for every project, it's randomly, wherever they can assign you any project interview.
Okay, so you have to crack the
That is
interview,
also
and once you
random.
crack the interview, you will get the project. So you
Yeah,
will get the
I'll
chance
get
for
the
cracking the
project.
project interview, right? You will get the chance for cracking project. Suppose you don't crack one interview, you will get the another two, three interviews lined up, right?
Another chance.
Right.
Yeah, it's because in MNC we are having multiple projects. So if I'm not selected in first project, then I'll get the chance for the next project.
Okay.
So at
So
the end, you will get the one project.
right. So after this all, Preeti, so we will be discussing little bit about the technology stack that you work in. So if
Yeah.
if someone, I totally understand that someone just, it is there is no need to get a specialized training when you are fresher, because company trains you onto technology stack. But if I'm a fresher and I'm
Yeah.
curious to know that what is the technology stack that company is working into right now, or what a senior UI UX developer will give advice to a person who wants to explore things like how particular technology stack works. So if I
Yeah.
have to ask, like, what is the technology stack that you currently working in?
Yeah, currently I'm working on Angular 8. It's
Angular
a
8.
framework. Yeah, Angular 8. So I'm working on Angular 8. Before that, I was working with JavaScript, jQuery, HTML5, CSS3. I have also worked on SharePoint, AEM, the and Drupal. So these are the technologies and CMS platforms where I have worked in my 5 years of experience. So I would like to suggest freshers, like wherever they in which stream they are getting the training, I'll suggest them to just consult, just try to learn from the videos, because as we know we are the IT person, so only thing like we can spend much time on internet and we can learn, like Udemy is there, plural site is there. So what we can do, we can just start learning from the basics, and that will be very helpful. What I have did, that I am telling, is once you'll start learning from the videos and I'll suggest also them, just create very simple projects, very simple, very not very much complicated, like e-commerce site, very simple projects if they will create, that will be very helpful. Because in IT, until and unless you will do the hands on, that you will not be you will not get more knowledge.
Okay, so you
So
mean to
I'll
say
suggest them.
you need to do more practical things than that of theoretical things,
Yeah,
and you need to
yeah,
do small projects where you will get to understand the concepts and you will able to work on to like newer technology stack and get to know and familiar
yeah,
with the task stack, and also
yeah.
you will prepare yourself for the interview at the same time.
Yeah, because after completion of one project and the second project, again you have to give the interview. So yeah, that time, in the second time you will be more confident about your technologies, about your project. So still you have to learn, you have to be very good in the hands on, then only you will get the second project. Otherwise it will be very difficult,
So
because in IT.
So Preeti, at the last, if I want to ask you something like, what are the two advices you will give to a fresher who is willing to get into industry? First of all, one upon how to prepare for the interview, and second thing is like, if someone is not getting selected on campus, or if someone has to beat the competition of say 2500 people like you did, so
Yeah,
what is the key to learn to crack such kind of interviews where there is 2500 people crowd or something like that?
yeah. The first question was how to crack the interview, you know. Am I
Right,
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 Rishikesh?
right,
है ना?
right.
How to crack the interview. So whenever you want to crack an interview, you have to be very. Suppose you went for an HTML interview,
Mhm.
HTML interview. So you have to be very, because the interviewer will ask you the very basics. They will immediately will not jump to the higher level. They will start from the basics. So I'll suggest where whatever the interview you are going to attend, you have to be very strong in your basics. Just start from the zero, just start from what is HTML. This is just start from the zero, and then you just increase your level step by step. That only will help you, because you don't know at what level the interviewer is going to ask you the question. Suppose at the basic or level only you will fail, then no, the interviewer will not ask you the higher level questions. At
Right,
that point only they will judge you. Like if the
right.
basics concepts are not
So
clear, then
So even though now you are working into Angular
mm,
8 and you go to the interview as a lateral, you should also,
yeah,
you must be facing several questions onto JavaScript. Even though you are not directly working with JavaScript, they must be
yeah,
asking you JavaScript at the, beginning.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Yes, I just one experience I would like to share. Suppose I'm going for any interview related to Angular 8, definitely they are going to ask you the JavaScript question, or very basic question they will ask you. So at that time also, I have to read from what is JavaScript, because basics are very important. So very basic functions I have to read before going for the interview. I am not like, okay, I have worked on JavaScript, so I'll be able to crack the interview. No. At
right.
that time also,
So
I am
interview needs a
preparing
different
from the
preparation.
zero.
Interview needs a
Yeah,
different
interview
preparation.
different. Better I'll suggest people is I'll suggest people to have a notebook and just note down the questions, and every day you repeat those questions. That only will help you. Because it's for my experience, I am having a notebook. I'm keep means almost I'm having 100 or 200, 300 questions of JavaScript, and before going for the interview, I'm just
Going through
doing the
them.
revision of go, and it is my first
Okay.
question is like, what is JavaScript?
Okay. Okay, Preeti. So it was nice talking to you regarding all these things. So we are,
Thank you.
we are in the process of having this channel, Humble Beginnings, to fresh,
Yeah,
to help freshers, to educate them, to help them at the project level as well. So
yeah.
we are here to help as many people as we can to get into IT industry and take a glimpse of it. So thank you so much for helping and coming on to this short notice. Thank you so much.
No, my pleasure, my pleasure. I was thinking about like in my 5 years of experience, I was like thinking like how I can share my experience, because I am from the non-IT background, and now it's like completely I'm in IT.
But
So for
it makes you special. Okay, so even if someone is
yeah,
from the IT background and he is doing education into IT itself and he is getting into IT industry, is not a
yeah,
big deal. Thank you so much, Priti, for your time.
yeah. Thank you, Rishikesh. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.